What's up, everybody? Sitting here in the parking lot at Tallahassee. I made the big trip. Storm Chaser. Enjoying the ride. So I want to give everybody a quick update of what's cooking here. It's unannounced live. We'll see if we work some magic here and get some people logging in. Fixing to digest the models and let's see what we got. Oh, people popping in. It's working on YouTube. Sabrina, number one. What's up, Jacksonville? Want to see snow? Well, you're going to have to head west. Who else we got cooking? I'm in the parking lot of a Sam's Club in Tallahassee. Ready to chase some snow. Who's excited about that possibility, huh? Anybody excited about that? Georgia. Hey, we got an X comment. Hey, look at that, Anthony. That's our first X comment. What's up, Anthony? Middleburg, Jacksonville area. Sweet B, Panama City could possibly see some snowflakes. Can you believe it? Jody, what's up? Waiting on the snow. Me too. Good evening, everybody. Johnny Cash, Fort Walton Beach. Can you believe it? All this hype about snow, and here we are. Oh, the chat's flying now. Oh, I can play around with something here too. Let me try to make this chat bigger. I think I can possibly make this screen bigger. Let's see. God, I can barely see the damn thing. It's so little. Well, let's see if I did this. I think if I hit Control Zoom. Oh, there we go. I got 3 monitors in my truck. Now I can read them really good. Yeah, what's up? Look at all these things. Holy cow. Tallahassee, that's where I'm at, Melissa. Panama City. Dean. Anybody chasing snow? Mark over on X. Monticello, Kelly. I'll probably be driving through Monticello. I love the old courthouse. Expand the radar. Yeah, here's all my toys. This is where I'm at. See the little red dot blinking right there? That's where we're at right there. Blinky, blinky. Front coming. You know how windy it's going to be on Sunday? Man, we got a big bad cold front coming down tomorrow. Hey, look at that. David's driving up from Claremont. Well, I would go to Valdosta if I was you and head west. But I would... Hey, John, I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you for your service. Shalimar, Florida, 20 years. How about that? So, Middle Georgia, definitely. Here's the latest update. Check it out. So, I would go straight up 75. And here's Tifton right here. Maybe a little bit farther north. I mean, if you really want the big stuff, almost the guaranteed on the ground, I would cross the Florida-Georgia line and go north. So 75 north. Hey, this whole area right here. Warner Robins, Unadilla, Cordell, all those areas. Don't speed. So just south of Tifton, Albany, all this area is supposed to get snow. Just because you're not in a purple area, there still could be some snow. The reason that they have advisories up, advisories mean there could be some sort of impacts. Flurries aren't impacts. Flurries are snow but no accumulation. So we do have advisories down into Florida now. I think there's a good chance Tallahassee's going to see some snowflakes. Nothing like last year. Ethan, yeah, it's definitely coming to Carolinas. I've been really focused on the south, though. I apologize. No ice, really, Ethan. Not for down here. Valdosta. Hey, so listen, all you got to do is get up 5 o'clock and know your radar. I can't teach you radar right now, but it's coming. And, you know, the transition is going to be happening, which is kind of cool. It's going to be happening at daybreak. So it's pretty awesome. Here's kind of what's happening on the latest Tropical Tidbits. I don't have my little pointer, but basically we have a low pressure area. It's really fascinating. So we have this low pressure area that's allowing some counterclockwise motion, and it's pushing moisture around the backside of this frontal line where that cold air is at. That's why we're seeing all this snow on the backside of the front. So all this rain and radar right now is normal. It's going to rain all night, but once this cold air comes down in the morning around daybreak, maybe a little bit before daybreak, we'll start to see flakes. The ground is not going to be freezing, so the flakes might not stick. You have radiant cooling and some other things, so it's really a lot tricky forecast. Gary, yeah, I make Cat 3s feel dangerous. Yeah, that's me. I have a feeling the majority would disagree. Perry, Florida. I just drove through there, Perry. What's up? Snow flurries in Tallahassee would have to be around 7, maybe? Central or Eastern time. 6, 7. Chase, what's up? I am in Tallahassee. Margaritaville and Destin. Yes. Mary Lou, or Lulu's, right? Wasn't that Jimmy Buffett's mom? Niceville. So, you remember what happened last year? We had all this coastal snow popping up that nobody expected. Now, you know, accumulation is not on radar, but snow flurries are snow flurries. So, you know, looking at the latest HRR, here's the trend of the HRR. This has been really fascinating to me. The HRR was the last one to catch up. It was in denial. Let's zoom in a little closer to Florida here. So the HRR, every run's getting a little bit more aggressive. Like yesterday was hardly showing anything. Like it was showing maybe state line. But look at the latest 23 here, and you can see that start to see things here about 3 in the morning Central Time. So the farther west you go, obviously it's going to be before daybreak. Starting to see some possibilities popping in about 5 in the morning right here. But then here's what happens. There's 6 in the morning. This is Central Time. 6, 7, 8 Central Time. And didn't have blue earlier today. So every run of the HRR is getting a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And like I said, Tallahassee's right on that edge of some flurries. So yeah, definitely want to be out there snow chasing tomorrow. So there you go. You kind of just have to look at the map here. Well, like I said, fascinating wise, let's see. Yeah, there's 1700Z. Look at that. Look at this run. This was just not that long ago. HRR was showing like nothing. A little bit here in Georgia. So every run of the HRR has been showing a little bit more. Here's, you know, just the trends that we're seeing, that we've seen with other models. Every run is a little bit more. So I'm telling you, it's going to be sneaky. I think it's worth really getting up in the morning and you know, here's your latest NAM showing you some pretty hefty totals. A lot of folks use the the RRSA is a good precipitation model, and it's starting to pick up. This one doesn't run that far yet though. 22. Well, where's the 22Z at? 21Z. Everything's showing 1 to 2. And Mariana, which had some tornadoes there that I was with not too long ago, GFS is still showing very aggressive, totals. Blue is 2 inches. Now this is 2 inches that fall. Whether they stick or not, hard to tell. The the areas that are under winter storm warning are definitely showing some hefty totals. Here's a windy app. This will kind of show you the latest worst case scenario on the GFS. Let's see here. All right. So let's go to new snow and turn off these pressure readings because it's kind of frustrating. So you can tell the all right. So the darker blue concentration obviously is middle Georgia. Let's do the totals here. See if we can get, there you go. So 1.5. Euro's probably the least aggressive in the latest run. But there's your snowfall on the ground. Dublin, my buddy lives there. Donnie. Albany, 0.7. So you get the idea. We have blue down into Florida. GFS is a lot more aggressive. It's hard to believe that they're so different, but the GFS is showing literally inches. Destin. That's what I'm saying. It's worth not saying no. Because, you would think the models would be 100% accurate. The thing is, some of the areas didn't get warm today as much as they were expected to get warm today. Hurricane hunters were actually out there flying around. There's a little bit more moisture to work with, which would allow this to linger maybe a little bit longer as that cold air comes in. So it could be a 2 to 3 hour event. It could be 2 to 3 hours of flakes. I mean, so who knows? I mean, it's exciting, the possibilities, but the GFS is just not backing down. I mean, I'm sure it's overdone, but man, every run it's still doing crazy numbers. And again, Tallahassee's right on that outside edge. So the GFS shifted a little bit more to the west. The reason I'm here, it's only an hour to go here. So I'm going to get up in the morning and get an idea where we're going. But here's, even through South Alabama, here's parts of Georgia. So it's kind of a guessing game where this snow, but you can see the consistency, right? Icon's catching up. It had no snow a couple days ago. HRR kind of in line now, showing 3 inches in Mariana, an inch in Panama. Again, this isn't necessarily meaning on the ground. This means that's how much is falling, which if you had something that was cold, it would stick. So freeze a picnic table and watch the snow stay. But here's Tifton, 3.5 inches, Albany 2.5. So the HRR is a pretty good model. Then we go to the NAM. NAM's moving all around, but you can get the idea. I mean, there's heavy 3 inches, 2 inches, Chattahoochee, way down yonder. So anyway, so what are we going to talk about? Valdosta, yes. Super chat. Hey, thank you, Holly. Who else we got? Washington County. Appreciate everybody checking in. Wish I could show you my storm chasing setup here. Oh, and I can't scroll in this chat either, but that's okay. I can kind of see most of them. So everybody asking individuals, it's a big guess. National Weather Service isn't too excited about it for Florida as far as totals. We do have snow plows on the road. FDOT's getting ready to ice the roads. I mean, so nobody knows. Nobody knows snow. Like last couple days ago, I was up in Gatlinburg. Supposed to be winter storm warning. They didn't have anything but like a couple flurries, and they were supposed to get 2 inches. So I'm above vanilla ice. Overkill could be. I'm glad I don't make them. Yeah, the east-west not bland show. That's kind of what I was thinking too, because you got the HRR, which is a good model, and then you get the NAM, kind of in the same boat there, and then Euro, kind of in the same boat as far as where it's at. GFS is a little skewed off to the east a little bit. But this area right here in the middle part of Georgia, definitely south of Macon, if I was coming up from 75 and didn't care if you were in Florida or Georgia, I'd go north just to be safe. I just think it's more of a novelty to see it in Florida. They do have snow plows. I think they got 40 snow plows, I think. Look at that, Paxton. You're going to love it. Hey, I don't know about snow in St. Augustine. Matthew. Milton has a good chance, possibility, yes. Charlotte, yeah, it's hard. I wish I was paying attention more to y'all. You don't have any winter storm warnings in Charlotte, though. So they kind of skip y'all and go up to past Virginia there for the rest of the snow event. But yeah, I mean, it's rare. And this is a freeze watch down in Florida again. Deja vu, right? We're going to have some breezy conditions tomorrow. It's going to be really windy tomorrow across Florida as this cold Arctic air comes down. So, Dublin possibly, Emily. Yeah, do you know Donnie Thigpen, a buddy of mine that lives there? So there you go. Dale, what's up, buddy? There you go. Sylvania, yep, District 3 FDOT. I'm going up with the Tampa FDOT to the tippy top of the Skyway on Wednesday. The tippy top of the Skyway. Like the part where all the little things are up there. Like we're taking an elevator up there Wednesday, so I'll have some exciting content. Thomasville's very, really good chance of seeing some. You might need to go a little to the north, a little bit to the west, but snow is very hard, Angela. I watched the Big Dog Mets, and it's impossible. You just got to start to really understand the pattern. You know, it takes moisture and it takes cold air. A lot of the times these fronts outrace the cold air, outraces the moisture. So you get the cold or the moisture, the front, but then the cold air comes behind it. This is a different setup because we got a low on the backside that's continuing that moisture, and that's allowing it to catch up to that cold air. So, anyway. It is strange for Florida to have back-to-back years. That is really odd. So, you just kind of watch the temperature drop. You know, Pensacola has a chance, Matt. Yeah, I'm not hyping none of this up. You know, I like models. You know, I mean, man, I mean. But farther west you go, it's going to be a little bit more earlier in the morning, 3, 4, 5. I'd really set your alarm early. You know, and there's a lot of radars out there that show snow, you know, precipitation. In fact, I need to get mine set up right here. Depiction, but Radar Scope has a good one. And it goes to blue once it turns wintry. And that cold air is not there yet, so. Snow in Georgia, it's going to be right after daybreak, Kristen. I am in Tallahassee, half pint. Yep. So. But I'm going to go get checked into a hotel. I'm going to start posting tonight. I'm going to enjoy a few beers and some Jim Beam. Post some updates, and I'll be up early. We'll be snow chasing. So I hope I find some snow too. I'm like a little kid. It's gonna be cold, Sylvania and Florida. Yes. But yeah, I got the setup working good here. I'm really excited about everything. I even have a back camera now that will be kind of fun during storm season. And I had to lift my decided to lift my weather station up. It was laying on the truck bed, but it was getting heat up from the asphalt, and it said 81. So now I got the weather stem up, so the temperature is dropping accurately now. So yeah, I love the radar scope here. I can really zoom in. I got the setting kind of where I like it. I can super duper zoom in, and it should automatically center into my location here eventually. But it'll go street level once I start driving. That's kind of neat. Really happy with how that looks. I think you can read the cities. I don't know if I should make the cities any bigger or not. But there, it just centered up, by the way. I might make the cities a little bigger. Let me do that real quick. Let's do the cities a little bit bigger. It's taking me forever to really learn how to use this thing here. So let's make them a little bigger. There we go. Let's see like that. There you go. You kind of read a little better there. So there you go. All right, no 12 inches, but hey, just a snowflake would be fun. Kirk, I don't know. I'm probably going to wake up. And Rochelle, you guys are going to go chase awesome. Jason, it's weird. No hurricane. Well, we didn't have hurricanes. There was 3 Cat 5s and a Cat 4 last year. Luckily, right, for U.S., that was a record year, man, to have that many majors back to back to back. But, Eddie, I am in Tally. What town is the bullseye? Albany's interesting. That Camellia's there. Albany, you know, Tifton might be a little on the edge, but Cordell's a good one. Sometimes a trick too is, man, there's just really no trick actually. It's just, I like these maps here. This is on Windy, so you can download the Windy. Windy is a free site, and you can pretty much, you know, click anywhere you want and see like 6 inches near. Well, big cities right there. Actually, that's close to Tifton. This is the GFS, but you just kind of have to gut feeling it. Like, I think Marietta, Florida for me, because I want to do Florida. I want to get the state line. My only goal is to get state line picture with snow. But there's Macon, you know, south of Macon. This is the latest Euro. And that's right up 75. So we got 2 interstate systems that are pretty easy to get to. Straight up 75 and Interstate 10. If some of this develops on 10, it could be trouble tomorrow. Remember those bridges? My dad said, remind everybody the bridges. The bridges freeze before the roadways. And sometimes that can be bad on driving. You see the signs. It's just hard. You really don't know where. You just know the pattern. You know something's coming. We got official watches and warnings. Take your kids out. Go see. Just be safe. It's fun. And just don't know. Get up early. Steve, I know it's doubtful. It's just fun to no, you know, remember last year, man, nobody expected it. It was like, where'd this come from? So that's just what we just don't know. Baker, Florida, Stateville sign, Holly, where's that at? Let's take a look. Do I have the maps up? Let's see here. I don't know if I have roads up or not. Let me see if I can. Oh, wrong screen. There we go. So where'd you say the state sign was? Ah, I missed it. Where is the state line? There it is right there. So where's the state line sign at? What town? There's Esto. Brent, what town did you say it was? I only get to see like 8 comments and I can't back up on them, so state line's hard to see on this map of mine. Brinson. Did you say Brinson? Baker. North of Baker. Okay, where the hell's Baker at? So here's Marietta. Florida, that'd be a whole lot easier. Oh, that's way over there. That's more by Crestview. So maybe on 169. Thomasville's going to be a good spot if you don't want to go too far north. So anyway, all right, cool guys. Milton's the state line. Milton, I got friends in Milton. So anyway, I'll do some updates tonight with the latest models and maps. Probably going to do the HRR in the NAM. And then see you in the morning. All right. So Milton, Pensacola, it'd be early. If we got anything in Milton, it'd be before daylight. Yep, Sam's. Clint. Yep, that's where I'm at. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. See you in the morning. Cheers.